Hey everybody, it's your boy David Payne, and welcome to News 9 with David Payne. So today we're going to be doing another live stream with George Michael. So before we get into that, I'm going to read you the tweet George Michael said. So the things he said on there was, News 9, David Payne, you better get ready for this live stream because I got some tea to spill. And if you don't know what tea to spill means, it means he has some information he has to spill, and some information he has that he wants to spill out. So, yeah. So I'm gonna have you go over to George Michael's live stream, and yeah, George Michael.
Hello there. We got an HOA update. Y'all remember Robert, don't ya? No? Let me remind you real quick. Long story short, I became the HOA president of my community because I felt the HOA was overstepping their bounds and they had a lot of different stupid rules that I just wanted to abolish. And the only way that I could do that is becoming the HOA president. Now, naturally, there are a few people on the board who did not like my rule changes, who didn't like what I was doing, and so they decided to go around the community and get people to try and side with them to remove me as the HOA president. And when I found out which HOA board members were doing this, I decided to share some knowledge that I have found out. They were not happy about it either. And today we're sharing the information that we found out about Robert and Jillian. And now Robert, as you guys remember, is under suspicion of embezzlement from the HOA, helping another board member steal money from the HOA funds. But the other thing we knew about Robert was that he wasn't exactly faithful to his wife. He had a secret social media account that he followed certain creators on. You know what I'm saying? And yesterday we found out Robert and another board member, Jillian, weren't exactly just colleagues. Now let's get into the tea that we found today. Oh no, I'm spilling a little tea over here. Robert's wife, because she found out that Robert might be involved in some embezzlement stuff, decided to go through his phone. And that's where Robert's wife found some inappropriate text messages between Robert and Jillian, suggesting that they were more than just colleagues. However, according to my sources, maybe everything isn't exactly what it seems. So because Robert's wife found those text messages between Robert and Jillian, she started thinking more and more that it's more likely that Robert was involved in some sort of embezzlement. So she decided to go onto their personal bank account to see if there was any weird or suspicious transactions. And there was. Let's see if the transactions were not from the HOA treasury. No. They were from Jillian. There were some transactions from Jillian's husband's bank account. But it wasn't Jillian's husband who was sending Robert the money. Because here's the thing about Jillian's husband. He is a very, very successful man. He's a doctor that also has his very own practice, which includes a couple of little hospitals around here. Dude got money. And he's saying that he never sent Robert any money, but his wife Jillian absolutely had access to the bank account. But now why would Jillian be sending Robert thousands upon thousands of dollars? Well, now nobody's going to be accusing Robert of being a rocket scientist anytime soon. Because when Robert's wife found all those text messages and everything, she got so pissed off that she was starting to pack all of Robert's stuff to throw him out of the house. And whilst packing some of his clothes, a little letter fell out.
thank you, George Michael, for that live stream. And guys, as you guys saw, George Michael got a little crush on the guy that was finding stuff about the girl Julian. So I'll let George Michael handle that. That's none of my business. That's George Michael's business. I didn't know George Michael likes dudes, to be honest. I thought he was a normal guy, but he likes dudes. I saw how he liked that dude. How he got how the camera pinned down like that to his downward body. So yeah, so that's pretty crazy. And yeah. So I hope you like it, and stay with Dominic's own News 9. Stay happy out there.